Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And first announcement, I got these from the Great Mustache, who if you're on the Open Legend Discord, you know him well. He has given us, these are one of his beta versions for his printouts of Legend Points. You might have seen if you follow at Dice Rule Pod, they've got some as well. And our flaw tokens and some more updated Legend Point tokens should be arriving today, actually. So very exciting. Thank you, sir. So we'll be using them. We're hoping to paint these gold too, but we haven't gotten a chance. So anyways, I'll pass these out. Everybody will get some Legend Points once we start. But before we begin, our RPG MRE for this session, a healthy snack from our table to yours. Take it away, David.
Bing! That's what we need. Okay, today is protein oatmeal to Zek's dismay. So this is basically, I mean, usually I measure it out. You could do like a half cup, whatever amount of oatmeal you do. I like almond milk, preferably. We did water today because we only had the chocolate. Actually, the chocolate probably would have tasted really well. Would have worked fine, yeah. And then I do 2 scoops of chocolate protein powder. I use the Arbonne because it's the best. But you can use anything that you want. So, also frozen banana, which is now melted. But we're going to give it a try.
Perfect.
Well, I've had it. I love it. What do you guys think? Zach, I want to get your reaction here.
The frozen
low
banana
sugar.
is really good.
Frozen banana makes it.
That makes it, yeah.
So, anyways, check out my channel. Actually, Dad Bod Fitness, a video with this exact recipe is coming out in a week here. So,
excellent.
By the time this is posted, it'll be out. Back to you, Dan.
And Zach will have felt better by then.
Terrible. Can't do it. He can't do the texture.
It is very oatmeal
Yes.
texture for sure. Anyways, awesome. So, if there's nothing further, I don't think. I felt like there was something else, but there's not. I don't think. You're so ready.
I'm ready to do the thing.
We'll dive into the next episode of BombSquad. So, where we left off, you guys had discovered some journal entries from Zia Kuznetsov that seemed to indicate they had found a way in from the mountaintops. They'd run into some troubles, but nothing else so far. And while exploring the dwarven underground site, Brick was grabbed by some Mawru, which are underground giant insectoid creatures. And he was yanked down. Tiri, in a great leap, dove after him, freeing him from the webbing, but they slid down another like 50 feet, I think we said, all the way into this other cavernous space where the temperature is freezing. Demeter jumped down after them, and Brick and Ingrid decided there's nothing for it. So they're sliding down.
You gotta do it with the accent.
There's nothing for it.
For it. Lord of the Rings, right?
No, that's BBC Narnia.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that was
It's
Richard
basically the same thing.
And also, I love that you have to clarify BBC
BBC Narnia.
Right.
which is the best. So where we left off, Tiri had attempted a bolster that didn't go very well, but she's feeling great. And as Demeter, Ingrid, and Iliad slid into the room, belching darkness encompassed Brick and Tiri. And that's where we left things off. So I'm going to get you guys on the map. And you know what? One thing I realized is the initiative order. We had rolled for initiative, but we might re-roll because I don't think I have my notes because I'm not fully prepared. Oh wait, no, other game. Oh,
I had
let's do
7.
legend points.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I
Money,
had 50.
please.
yeah, legend points.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Couple things to note. So now that we have these, first of all, you all get 1 to start.
Hey, it's just like the intro,
Yeah.
except not dice.
And
You know what you need to do is.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Those of you that know that, I love you.
All right. So, Ingrid got a legend point for using might in a spur of the moment
I want
decision.
another.
Iliad, you get the legend point for those 2 nat 20s in a row.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Now you don't.
Great
get it.
mustache! These are weapons!
It was just this. It's this little.
Why did you do this to us? This is your fault!
Tiri gets a legend point. Let me turn the music down.
Kristen, if you could pass.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Put her right over there for now. Tiri adopted a troll baby, so she gets a legend point.
If I don't get one, I'm quitting.
Brick doesn't get any. No, Brick, I was trying to remember
For
what it
killing
was.
those little guys.
The little
I kill
guys.
them too.
Oh, and the slice in.
Oh, that was a couple episodes ago.
That was, yeah, no, what was it? I mean, I can't remember now. I had one specific thing in mind. Why do you think you should get a legend point, Brick?
When I was, and then, when I, and
Honestly,
I don't know.
Honestly, I love the when you sacrificed yourself to save Tiri and took the whole hit, which also shut down your armor eventually because you got hit there. I love that whole interaction dealing with the cat. I love.
It was a bummer.
So,
It was a bummer, but it was worth it.
yeah, you guys are great. I got to be careful because I just keep passing it out.
You're great, Dan.
So for those who don't know, oh thanks. Legend point to the LM.
Right back at you.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know. I want to keep these.
For those who don't know, in Open Legend, you get legend points, which you can have up to 10, and you can spend as many as you want. You just declare it before the roll, and then you get advantage on the roll based on how many legend points you spent, and add a plus to the final total. As many legend points you spend. So if you spend 2, you have advantage 2 on your roll, and you get plus 2 to the final total. So that's how you use those. And you earn them by activating your flaw in any way, so if you play up to your flaw, you get it. Really good RP gets it, and then, I might decide to give you some for other reasons.
Just realized it says great mustache.
Yeah, this is so good.
Even better.
They are so good. So I can't wait for the flaws. So if you guys really think you're playing up to your flaw, we'll have Great Mustache's flaw tokens. You can put them out there to really clarify. So very excited for that. I need my pencil. So let us, we're just going to re-roll initiative. So let's start right there. You guys aren't at disadvantage for the initiative roll because we did it before.
But based off of agility, which I'm bolstering?
Yes, but it would have been before you started the bolster.
Oh, he got you.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of reset So everyone's diving in, and I'll get the thing. Oh, and we need
8
some.
disadvantage
We
one,
need
which
some
means
Sirenscape here now.
Red
I
and
feel
green.
like I did a lot better last.
Wait, do I get like disadvantage on the?
No,
Okay,
we'll say that was after, just because I just didn't.
Me too.
Don't have any.
it's already bad enough.
Redo.
Redo.
Okay, I got.
Mulligan.
Well, I mean, we could try to remember. I think
14.
you got 25 or something.
I
You
got
got
a
7.
7.
I have no idea.
We got the same, didn't we?
We did?
You guys, you guys were close.
Yeah, 50. Right.
That's right.
I keep trying to plug that in there, you know, like subtly.
I was gonna.
what was
rewatch the
Eventually, Dan's
episode.
gonna say, "I think it was 50." I remember.
be doing it. Okay. All right. So, let's get the one camera rolling, and we're recording.
There's Teary.
Thank you. So Terry is
Little
down.
redneck. That's good.
Terry's
Like
not
as bad as my,
down.
about
You
to
guys
do
are
something.
just coming in.
It's like
So
bad as my
right
fridge
on
with
the
cardboard and
edge.
duct tape in there.
Oh,
I need it in the fridge. Oh, it's not broken yet. Once it dies.
Rick is down.
No!
I'm down.
You killed your.
Piters.
Which I did something slightly wrong with your aura with persistent damage. Technically, it's a Bane attack, so we should have had you roll the persistent damage Bane attack.
Okay.
So just help me remember that. You don't just get to give the damage with the aura.
Ryan, there's one crawling up you.
Get him! On Tyrion.
It's D6, right?
that'd be really fun.
What power level?
I would
Did you want
flip
the
out.
persistent damage?
This table would just like flip over. All the cameras. It would be.
We're
like the
leaving. We're
girl.
leaving it how we did it.
Oh, okay.
For
I thought
last
you wanted
time.
me
Just
to-
going forward, I gotta remember that. I was
Okay.
thinking, yeah. So you gotta, you get the auto Bane attack at your highest power level,
Okay.
but
I do not have that.
what's that?
I don't have the highest level.
No, the highest power level you can get right now with persistent damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Iliad, what's your number?
The one I just rolled?
Yeah.
You know, 14.
14. That's not bad.
50.
Okay, Iliad's 14. Ingrid?
13.
13. You guys are so cute.
Ooh, I'm next. 12.
What?
Ryan.
Are we re-rolling initiative?
Yeah, I'm re-rolling the.
Because I legitimately
enemies
did
too.
get an 11.
What?
Like, I got an 8 and a
Are
3.
you serious?
I'm dead serious, yeah.
Hey!
That's hilarious. Thierry Brick, okay. Demeter got a 2, so that's not great.
See,
Peter!
I knew I did the best.
You did, buddy. You always
Okay. Ooh, and I'm pulling up for GM stuff. I'm pulling up my encounter, GM encounter with Heromuster. So I'm really excited to start using that. Check that out if you haven't yet on Heromuster. He has an encounter builder. You can have the whole fight set up. It's really great. Okay, so we got it right here. Select my players and my NPCs and run this encounter. Okay. So I'm just rolling enemies. Huh, that's funny. Okay. Those don't yet.
Oh my, we really are covered in spiders.
Yes.
Creepy crawlies. Jumanji.
Oh, the footsteps.
Okay, so what do we got here?
Makes
All right,
me
I've
think
got
of
everybody.
It works too well.
So, where we left off, you guys had just slid in. The darkness has encompassed. So you're looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So about, you guys are just sliding in
To the dark.
to the darkness. So you are in the darkness right now.
Hey, can we real quick get another description of the creatures that we're
Oh,
fighting?
yes, thank you. Yes, definitely. So the Mawru, what you're seeing right now, these ones are about 4 feet in length, and they're a combination of cockroach and spider. And I feel like I didn't explain it well last time too. It's not like some kind of weird sci-fi experiment where they're just like slammed together. It seems to be a cohesive creature. The front has got the fur like a spider, and it's got short spidery-like legs and the little things up here, and that it belches out that web and starts working it like this. And then these little legs can mess around, and the front half of the body can go up and down like this. The fur slowly gives way to a more sleek cockroach-like body shape in the back with that smoothness to them, the shininess almost. And it's a mix of browns and blacks and a little grays in there. So then it's got like these cockroach legs that are just running around, and then it manipulates its surroundings with the spider portion of it. And it's got like the several eyes, different, there's like big ones and then little ones. And there's this smell of like rotting food is almost what they smell like. And especially Tiri, you're getting it right in your face right now as they're belching it. It smells like a pile of fougage that's been sitting in the hot sun. And again, it's that freezing cold. Brick, you're radiating that heat right now, which you are. We'll just say for now that you're over 1. Because technically with the aura, when you're doing a Bane, if any of your allies go into it, they also get hit by the main attack, right. I think. But if you do a boon on an aura, that only affects friends. So, okay. Got that. These are enforcers, scavengers. Okay. So, we're just going to come back around to the top of the order with Iliad. Is that some good protein powder oatmeal?
Did I mention this is also my breakfast for the day? Okay. I have to decide what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
I'm not bound yet, correct?
No, you have just dove into darkness, so you can't see anything right now.
Okay. I mean, my instinct is just to call out to see where everyone's at. So can I
Yeah, I'd say that's a
to
minor
say-
action to shout.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
are you trying to
see? I want to see where everybody is.
just to locate?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll say is, well, go ahead. Let's role play. I'll give you a second or two to role play it,
Okay.
and then I'll decide.
Hello. Is anybody there? Brick.
Here.
Oh no.
And you hear that.
Blackness.
Do we have like a visibility limit?
Oh, that's a good question.
You don't know. As of now, you can't see anything where you are. Like, just right in front of you. If you put your
Okay.
hand up in front of your face, you couldn't even see it.
Terry.
I'm down here, hon. Just give me a minute. I'm kind of busy. Got my hands full. And you just hear like chopping, slashing sounds from the darkness.
At least we can hear your voice.
You hear angry, and you're just feeling blasts and this brushing of insect legs on your face and stuff.
Demeter.
I'm here. I can help. So we'll need to move fast now because it's going a little too long.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
I want to. Can I tell Can I tell based on them talking?
Everybody's
what
close
direction?
by.
Everybody's close by.
You know Brick and Tiri are in front of you. Tiri seems to be a little.
Okay.
Seems to be directly in front of you ish.
All right,
you don't have any gauge of because they're close enough to be close, but you
Right.
have no gauge of
How
are they
far?
5 feet away? Are they 10 feet
I'm
away?
gonna start moving towards Terry.
Okay.
She sounds not great.
Yeah. Do you want to? You can make a perception roll. I think it's at
Yes.
disadvantage 5
Yes.
with
Oh.
because you're basically when you go into a darkness.
Right.
What they did is a darkness boon. Anyone that steps into that is inflicted with the blinded bane.
Okay.
And then that's the
Oh,
also
so we're
the
blind.
You're
disadvantage
blinded.
of the
On top of the disadvantage 1 right now. Now you could spend your move action to get rid of the demoralized bane if you wanted to. You can't get rid of the blinded unless you do something like cast light to dispel the darkness.
Okay. I think I'll move towards them. Her. So
Okay.
no.
You can just move towards them, and do you want to wildly attack, or are you just trying to reach out and find Tiri?
Oh gosh. I feel like I need to be ready to attack. So I guess just move forward.
Just move forward?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to... So we'll have you roll a perception check at disadvantage 6.
All right. That's a D. Where's the one I want? No, that's the right one, right? D8?
Yeah, but here.
You got to roll 7 of them
Holy moly.
and pick the lowest one.
Why is that?
You have disadvantage 5 for being blinded by the
So choose the
darkness,
lowest
and then 1 for the
It'll probably be a
demoralized.
1.
I mean, you know, yeah.
That one.
God.
Oh no!
And then
20
now
is a 1.
yes!
Oh, that's
Yes!
Natural
So I
1.
basically had, what, 2?
2, yes. 1 plus 1 is 2.
I'm going to eat my oatmeal.
So what we're going to say is you take off this direction. Even though
Oh, great, complete-
you heard her kind of this way, but you just start walking this way. I mean, you're literally going like this, trying to look around. And we'll see what happens with that. So we come to Ingrid.
So I'm sliding down, and I want to use my blind sight. Right? Will that work?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure blind sight works.
Power
in
level 5.
Power level 5. Roll them. So you're aiming for a 20.
Oh man. Okay.
Alteration.
Alteration.
Now, do you want to spend your move action to get rid of the demoralized before you do that, so you're not at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I do
So
it? D20?
you're spending your move action. Roll a d20, 10 or higher. You succeed.
6.
6. Okay. So you're like trying to. You're like, okay, focus.
So I'm
I
at
can do this,
disadvantage
but you're
1?
terrible. Yeah, you're at disadvantage 1.
Okay. So 2 lower. 89, 20, 22, 23.
With disadvantage 1?
Yeah.
Dang, girl. Perfect. So no one can see it, but her face slowly goes into the bat again. I assume.
form,
Nose
yeah.
goes up, ears start to expand.
So you can see.
Yes.
What do I see?
Yeah, so but what you're using is the echolocation. So you're kind of I'm picturing this like Daredevil style. This is kind of how you're seeing everything. So where you are, Brick is just off to your right. He's lying on the ground, just starting to get up.
Nothing's
And
around him.
there's 2 curled up. They've curled up and done that classic spider. There's 2 dead bodies there next to him. Tiri is slowly being encased, and she's fighting back. She's like whipping off one web here, and then the 2 are putting webs back. So she's trying to resist the immobile, but she's just being slowly encased in this stuff. And give us a little Tiri chatter.
I don't know. This is like, this isn't like prepping for dinner. There's a lot less slicing back. A whole lot less slicing back.
So that, and then you actually can see, well, because you're under pressure, roll a perception to see if you can catch Iliad walking away in the wrong direction. Demeanor's standing next to you.
Still.
Still at disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, 13.
13. I'd say that's enough that you notice Iliad's heading the wrong direction. You have time to like shout out to him if you want.
Okay. Hey, ears!
Yes!
Wrong way! Turn right!
As you're saying that, and as you're about to turn around, something drops down on top of you.
You found one.
I love him, the dragon.
So you feel just this weight land on you, and you hear this zzz for a second. It's not too heavy that it like pulls you down, but you feel this. Well, we'll see here actually. So,
I found an amazing representation of our
really?
creature. I'll bet this is the closest thing in the animal kingdom to what we are fighting. I present you a black camel spider.
Oh, yeah, that's
Seriously.
disgusting.
that is very close, dude.
We'll post a picture so you guys can see it. It's nasty.
Awesome. Google it right now if you're watching. Okay.
What's it called?
Black camel spider. Oh my
Disgusting.
gosh. Whew, okay. We're doing...
A little more hairy though, I think, right? Like,
oh, I forgot about that, but we'll leave it. Okay, so what is your guard, sir, is 14. So you would be taking 11 points of damage.
Dan, why do you do this to me?
You can choose to defend if you want, but you lose your action. At that level, you will be getting a Bane as well, because it's an exceptional success.
If I do a defend action,
If you don't do a defend
I
action,
don't.
because they've done 10 or more. Technically, they have potent Bane, so they only need to do 5 or more.
So what are you saying?
defend yourself.
You can take it or defend yourself.
That's what I'm leaning towards. Yes, I shall
Ingrid
defend.
could also choose to defend. You're the only one that could see, so you guys, I'll give you a minute to discuss. Or Ilya can. Whoever does is going to lose their major
I'll
action on the
defend.
next round.
I'll defend.
Right.
Okay. Which means...
Well, the one thing I would say, and this is meta a little, it might be good for Ingrid. She's more of a Boony Baney type, anyways.
Okay.
You have some ability to do some damage.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't do that. So I'm going to take out my bubble gum and try to like pop it on it to do like like it floats over and pops on it. So doing a
Okay,
mobile.
so you have this chance where it's you see it descending, and I'll give a description of this one. This one looks different. It's smaller, maybe 2 feet in length or so, 2 to 3 feet, and rather than the cockroach-like body, well, it still kind of has that similar body, but wings have sprouted out on the back of it, and it's got a smaller spider front and a little stinger on the back, and that stinger is headed straight for Iliad.
Yeah.
So it's kind of flying down. So
That's
roll
what
your
I'm gonna do.
alteration.
Alteration. Okay. I'm still at disadvantage though.
Yes, you're still at disadvantage.
Please. Okay. That one exploded. Oh well. 20.
20, okay. Okay. So you still get hit. Unfortunately, it's 5 damage.
Which means I'm dead.
No. You took 5 damage.
Oh.
You took 5 damage. They have potent bane.
Instead of the 11.
So they still can inflict
What?
their persistent damage on you.
It's like poison or something?
Yes. So you feel Ingrid, you can see this. Your bubble gum shoots out and wraps around it, and it's like it falls down. It's still like just at the last second, the stinger gets Iliad across the side. You just feel this burning scrape across your arm, and it just it didn't hurt too bad on the damage, but you feel like it's that fiery burning, throbbing in your arm right now. So, but you reduced it by more than half the damage that he's taken. It's just because of the, what do I want to say? Bane focus. So, okay, so it falls down. Now, Brick, you hear a similar sound come flying into you.
I'm currently unencumbered by insects.
Yeah, they fell off of you.
Okay.
And so we'll actually do, it's flying right into your aura. So roll the Bane attack. So
it's just a D6, right?
No, first you gotta roll the attack to see if they withstand it. Basically, they have an opportunity to withstand the Bane, but you get free Bane attacks that don't take up any actions because of the aura.
Okay.
So
as long as I sustain it.
As long as you're sustaining the aura. Yes.
Okay. So I have to, it's as if I was doing a regular attack.
A regular Bane attack.
With the attribute that aura is.
Correct. Aura and persistent damage need to be it needs to be all from the same attribute.
Okay.
So.
So the aura is movement.
Okay. Maybe we have it. Well, I'll let it go. I think that was my mistake because I forgot about that.
Should I not have been able to do
persistent damage?
Okay.
Technically, but I think we'll let it go for now because I already said you could.
Okay.
Because persistent damage is what for you?
It is agility.
Agility. Okay. Right. And agility doesn't have aura.
Right.
So that's okay though. I like it. I like the whole feel of it. So we're gonna let it go for this one.
Okay. So then my movement is on my armor.
It's going to attack you.
Disadvantage 1?
Yep. Oh, that's a good question. I would. Yeah. Because it's the Bane. I'd say yeah for now. I think that makes sense.
Oof. Well, they're the same. So 13.
13. Okay. And that's going to be. I'm going to say that's against toughness because this is like heat. So it's whether it can resist it. So it takes some damage there. It's like hits in and you see it slow down on it. Well, actually, you don't see it. It slows down its flight, but you feel your shield go. And you take. Oh, no, you take no damage, actually.
Do I have to roll the damage?
No. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's
so
right.
It's.
It hit. Roll your damage. I apologize.
But the damage rolling is under the persistent
damage. That's the D6.
Okay. Because the first level is 1d6 per turn.
You get the highest power level you can. So power level, Your agility's 4. So, right?
Agility is 4, yes.
So I think persistent damage has a power level 4. So that's what you're rolling. It might be a D8.
That is 1d6. Yeah.
It is
Sorry, the
D6.
first level is 1d4. Okay. So
Gotcha.
and 2 for
What's that? Just
disadvantage 1.
Oh, no, not on the damage.
Okay.
Nope.
1 still.
1? Okay, 1 point of damage. All right. But it seems to be enough that it's surprised by this heat that it suddenly hits. So its trajectory with its stingers off, and you feel or you hear it just vroom by you, and it kind of lands down, and it's going to land outside of the range of your heat, since it was a little surprised by that. And okay, okay, and then. We are on Tiri.
So, quick draw. I'm dropping the hammer because I can't smash webs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull up my spiked frying pan and my bladed spatula,
Awesome.
and I'm just gonna and that's all the chopping sounds and references there.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go ham on these things. Whichever ones I can get these things to just sink into, crush, bash, and
right.
just chop away. Going totally Drax on this.
Awesome. Do you want to resist your Bane before?
Yeah. Let's resist that Bane.
All right, and you have advantage 1 if you resist. Oh no, not on the resist. So straight
Okay.
D20,
Okay.
10 or higher.
No.
Okay, that's your second fail, right? On that one, 'cause you failed last time. Okay, 3 fails, and you're stuck with it for a certain amount of time.
Ugh.
Yes. But you can still attack because they
Okay.
are right on top of you. You just can't move.
So the attack is agility based, and I have bolstering agility since I can't really smash like this.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So that's 2Ds, but I'm also prone, which means am I disadvantage 1 then?
I think they have a plus to their guard while you're knocked down. Let me double check. Do you want to attack both of them or just one? You would take disadvantage 2.
I want to
attack
just get
both.
the one that's in front of me, so I probably have one in front, one on my back. So I'm just gonna go for 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Disadvantage 1 on all attacks you make while prone.
Okay, so that balances out.
Balances with your bolster. Yep.
And 13,
13. I think that hits.
enough to break a bug.
Oh, not quite.
Oh,
Just short. Just short. So you're trying to get to them, but they're like backing, weaving out just as way. Because you're also blindly swinging right now. You're going by feel and sound, and they're able
I'm
to.
imagining those spiders from Jumanji up in the attic.
Yes. So okay, so we come to Brick.
So comment, actually, it's a good thing I rolled a 1, because when a Bane is assigned to Aura, it's 1/2. The Bane power level is 1/2 your Aura's power level.
Oh, gotcha.
So it would have been
Thank
a
you.
1d4.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay, so I'm doing all of it wrong. Okay.
Oh, and Tiri, when you start swinging wildly, they move back away from you. You feel them push back away from you.
Oh, good.
So right now, you're just covered in web, but they're not on top of you at the moment.
So it's going to cost me a move action to get up, isn't it?
Half your movement to stand up.
Okay. I got to stand up.
Okay. Standing up.
And I see nothing.
No, you're blind right now.
So it's I'm assuming it's the blinded Bane.
Yep.
How does that affect my armor versus me?
Your armor also has the blinded Bane as well.
Okay.
Because it's considered a companion. So what's going on is it's like the sensors are going on, it's air, because
Okay.
the thickness fog, it's trying to send out these pulses and it's not picking anything up.
So, because that was going to be my next question, like, can I use my armor to, like, somehow...
Depends
do
on
anything,
what,
but-
yeah, if you have access to blind sight or if
That's
you have
alteration.
access to light.
Right, and I
which I
have
think
none of
is
those.
energy.
Yeah. I'm going to try to resist the blindness, I guess.
You can't resist the blinded
Oh, okay.
because it's coming from the darkness moon. You can resist the demoralized.
I'm going to resist the demoralized.
Okay.
That's just a d20?
Yep.
Okay. Come on.
I think technically you couldn't stand up then because it's your move action to resist.
Then I
Oh
will,
no, I'm sorry,
can
it's
I-
demoralized. Never mind, that's a minor action. Demoralized is a minor action to resist.
14 for resist.
So you've resisted it. You've steeled yourself against the fear and are ready. You just like, I got to do something. We can't be afraid right now.
Okay. So what do I have a major action left?
Yep.
And my perception's gonna be
Disadvantage 5. Yeah.
Oh, heck that.
I guess you can do blind sight through perception.
Right. If it's high enough, that's true. I think it's power level 5 though. So you'd need a 5 in
Alteration,
perception.
entropy, perception, and prescience.
What's the perception level?
5.
My perception's only 2. Okay.
He's got to have 5 in perception to be able to do it.
For the power.
Which I think is really cool that you can access blind sight with perception.
Yeah, that is cool. Okay. I'm going to. It's all by sound, right?
Yeah, basically.
So that would that have to be a perception roll if I wanted to like charge at whatever I heard?
Yeah. Well, you can blindly do it and take disadvantage on the attack, or because then they're the target of an attack. Because you could use sound, they get a +3 to their guard against your attack.
Okay. I think Brick would just get up, start punching, or whip around.
Or wait.
Blades.
Sorry, that's the target's guard. Your guard defense is reduced by 3. I'm sorry. But I think I'll just do the same. I give you disadvantage on the attack.
Okay.
Attack rolls and perception rolls based partially. Yeah, so no, it's disadvantage 5. I'm sorry. I should read the rule.
Disadvantage 5 to attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got this, buddy.
So, can I borrow some D10s?
Yes.
So,
You got him.
that's
Roll 6, right?
6, right?
Yep.
3,
Roll 6, take the lowest.
They're all gonna be 10s.
And I assume you're heading towards the ones on Tiri, or...
The nearest one I heard, which I'm assuming
it's probably
would
the
be
one
the
that
one
attacked you.
Yeah. 110. Oh, not 15.
15. Okay.
What? That's great.
Pretty good. Not quite enough to hit the one you were after.
This game is dumb.
If you went after the other ones, you would have gotten them.
Dang it.
But so what you do is you go towards that sound and you swing and you hear as it tries to dodge out of the way. But now you hear next to you that different sound of the ones that had attacked you. It sounds like it's like right next to you.
Does my aura, like if I make that move, does my aura...
It'll be on their turns that
I
they get
see.
hit
Okay.
with it. Yeah. So you've moved in closer, and the one benefit here now is 2 of them are within your aura. So on their turns, you get to do a Bane attack on them with the aura. So you at least positioned yourself nicely, just didn't quite get a swing in there. Okay. So we have Demeter! Yay!
You're still
Our hero.
here.
Yes, because guess what Demeter has? He has creation. He can do a light spell.
Oh.
So, however, he's gonna.
who's got something to make light?
So first,
I don't
he's
make
gonna
light,
try
I
and
make
resist
babies.
the demoralize.
Reach, brother.
Does. I'm just gonna quick here. Iliad, you are still demoralized, and you are also persistent damage right now. And Tiri is has immobile. And Brick, you resisted. Iliad, Ingrid, did you resist the...
I didn't make it. No.
You didn't make it. Okay, so you're still demoralized. If you guys can keep track of your up to 3 fails, that would be extremely helpful for me. And then Tiri has bolster up. Okay. And so Demeter is clear of the demoralized. He rolled to get rid of it. And he's going to focus, but he's going to take a disadvantage 2 to try and dispel a larger area. So he's trying to target. He's going to target Iliad's flute, actually, for his other light spell. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 17, just checking the power level. Light. Weird power 4. Okay. Oh, he is one shy of power level 4. So what we're going to do is he can't quite get Iliad's, but he is able to activate his hammer. So all of a sudden, there's this flash of light that seems to dispel some of the darkness. So Brick and Tiri are you're right on the edge between the darkness and light. As you look to the one direction, it's all darkness. The other side, you see behind you Demeter standing there with his hammer up in the air. The symbol of that mountain being scooped up by hand is just glowing brilliantly. And Brick, in that moment, you see this guy right here, and he suddenly, you see him go like this with his eyes and start clawing at his eyes. You can't quite see the one here. He's in the other patch of darkness. So, okay. And we come to the scavengers. And they are they're a little freaked out by Brick there, and excuse me, and the light. So, they are going to work together to try and wrap it up for later on Brick. Yeah, that's going to succeed. So Brick, as the light goes, all of a sudden, that same feeling of something grabbing your arms, you see come out of the darkness, these webs come out and just start wrapping around you. You fall down, boom, and you are now knocked down and immobile at the moment. And they're slowly, there's just web pouring and starting to fill over you. And we come back to the top of the order with Iliad.
Does aura happen to any of? Does my aura?
Oh
affect?
yes, I'm sorry. Bane attack on the one here, because that was these guys that just went.
So it's my movement for the attack, and then roll the d4
We'll do
for
that.
damage.
Yeah, we'll do movement since that's what pulls up your aura.
11.
11. Okay. Nah, that is enough. Yes. Because it's against toughness. We're doing against toughness. So.
Okay, so then do I roll 1d4 for each of them, or is it 1d4 for?
There's only one right now that's within your aura.
Okay.
So, and I think the damage is for everybody.
2.
2. All right. It is not looking good if you could see it.
Didn't look good before. So.
I don't care how it looks. I'm not adopting these ones.
That's good. All right. And Iliad, we come to you.
All right,
So you can spend your move action to resist the banes that are on you right now if you want. And there is one guy.
wants to resist demoralization.
You can resist all the banes. You roll for
all
each
of
of them.
them.
It just
Okay.
spends your move action. Well, actually, demoralize is minor. So you could just do demoralize, then keep the persistent damage.
Oh, okay.
Or you could spend a move action to get rid of the persistent damage.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So roll 2 d20s.
2 d20s.
Yep. Or roll a d20 twice. First one will be demoralized. The second one will be persistent damage. You're looking for 10 or higher.
19.
19. All right. Demoralized is gone.
Waha!
You are so angry about this whole situation. That's like...
I'm fed up. My arm hurts. Please. 2.
2. All right. The burning, you're trying to, but you're like focused more on what's going to happen in this situation and stuff. So you're just kind of rubbing at your arm, but it's not really helping to get the burning sensation. Okay. So you will take some persistent damage now. No. Which I think is just, sorry, I just need to check. And what are you going to do for your major action?
Oh, wait, I thought I tried to resist the bane though.
That's your move. You still can like do a boon or something, but you are in darkness. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
From the boon.
I can't even remember my boons. Can I pick any of the ones that are there?
Yeah.
I thought I had
any that
already-
are available.
How do I know if it's available?
It's filtered based on your attributes on Heromuster.
Oh,
Thanks,
so those
Mario.
ones. Yeah, thank you.
well, perfect. Okay.
And
Ooh.
next is going to be Ingrid and then Tiri. So think about what you're doing.
I'm having a thought here. So, I would like to use darkness on one of the spiders.
darkness on
So that
one of the
they
spiders.
can't see.
Interesting.
Since we can't see,
So
screw
spiteful.
you.
Would
So-
darkness not be blinding them with light, though?
Well, I can't do that.
Well, and here's what I'll say.
Blindness is the effect.
Right. So, I'll allow you to do it, and we'll flavor it based on the creatures.
Okay.
Make a logic roll. This is to see
Yeah,
if you
I
can
think
figure out
everything, right?
what Zek just said. I want to see if under pressure you realize.
If that would
wait,
make sense.
if they created darkness and they can see us, maybe light is not. Because right now you're still in darkness. You don't even know Demeter has cast light right now.
Oh, okay.
So roll
What do I? D20?
roll logic. Yep.
Yay.
18.
18. Oh yeah. So you can cast darkness, the darkness boon, to affect them, and we'll flavor it in how it affects them.
Okay. All right.
So how do you do it? Flavor for me how you do it. You play your flute?
Yes,
and-
I in the midst of, holding my aching arm, I reach down and grab my flute. Am I up against a wall or anything?
You do feel some rocks in
Okay.
front of you as in the direction you were headed. They're like right in front of you.
Okay, I feel like I almost want to put my back to that.
Okay. Nice. So you
And
spin around.
then I play my flute
Okay.
just to know it's kind of casting
Yeah.
out.
Something like a little ocarina of time. So
Yeah, like leaning against it. Yep.
Okay, as you do that, your
Do I
maybe
need to roll?
Cheery, you can catch. Oh yeah, that would probably be good. I like the imagery so much.
I know.
Getting attached to it.
I know. So yeah,
For a boon, what do I roll for
so
this? Just the
light.
D20?
Yeah, no, light is through your influence, right? Or I'm sorry, darkness. How do you have access to darkness? I'm assuming it's through your influence. I've got it right here. Yep, influence. So
Okay.
you're rolling. What's your influence? 4.
D10. Four.
Yeah, so you're shooting for an 18 at best. That's what you'd
Okay.
like to do, an 18 or
D20
higher.
and a D10.
And you don't have disadvantage because you resisted the demoralized.
Yay.
Okay, I got a 6 and a 15.
21, so that does it. You got a power level 4. So,
That was a crisp
It was.
high five.
Sorry.
in case the first sync didn't work, that one will do.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the mic.
Excuse me. Okay. So as you play it, Terry, for a second, you see like this pulse of light in the darkness, but it doesn't seem to pass out. There's just this pulse for a second, and David, in that pulse, you see for a second, all of a sudden you get a flash of seeing that spider cockroach bee combination. So, and it just goes and it starts clawing at its eyes like this and stuff. So it is basically you have convinced its mind through your music and this flash of light
That there's light.
there is light everywhere around it. So that's what it's seeing right now. And it may have affected some other creatures there. You're not sure, but you did get a power level 4. So that's a 20-foot radius that it affects. So, okay. So we come to Ingrid.
Yes. Ingrid used her major action for defend. So, and she's going to use her movement to try to get rid of the demoralize.
Okay.
20!
20. All right.
One by one, we're all.
You are free.
Climbing out of the pit.
And
Literally and figuratively.
she can see now, right? Because because of the hammer.
Yes.
So she's gonna drop the blind sight as my minor, and instead she's going to take a rabbit foot and put it on Demeter,
Okay.
and she wants to bolster his creation or whatever makes the light. She
Yes.
wants to help with that.
Yes, that was make the light. Okay. Definitely. So roll for bolster.
Okay. And that's alteration. And I'm not at disadvantage.
Correct.
Yay! Okay, 23.
23. You definitely do it. What's your highest power level for bolster? I think it's a
3.
+1.
Plus advantage 1.
Advantage 1, sorry. Okay, awesome. So the swings around his neck and settles down.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and says, "Ha ha!"
And it's got like
Rabbits.
a little teeny lens on it because, to try to help
Nice.
with the light.
Awesome. All right. And so that's
And
your turn.
If I may, because someone's figured out my pep talk, I want to give Ingrid a legend point because she critically succeeded in removing the demoralized from my poor pep talk.
Awesome. We'll give her another legend point. Yeah.
They go from you, or I'm not passing mine?
Well, I do say you guys each have one legend point you can give to each other.
Okay.
Per session. You keep those ones that you've collected.
Okay.
So yeah, I like if there's a moment you think is perfect.
You got it.
You got it. And you're right, you can see her now too, because you're right at the edge of the darkness. You're like, you got it. Awesome. Okay, so that's Ingrid's turn. We have the enforcers now. Stinger is going to take
Sounds bad.
What's that?
It sounds bad.
Yeah.
This is the flying ones.
The flying one's going to take a shot at Brick. But it actually has disadvantage because it's shooting at him. You see all of a sudden the stinger that had stabbed at you, all of a sudden goes, there's like this muscular contraction and it shoots out at you.
Of course.
Gotta have that.
Ooh, he rolled pretty well anyways. So you take 3 points of damage. He tied your guard. So it like...
You know my guard?
Yes. Because of the GM encounters table. I have it all set up with you guys, so I can just subtract right here.
So you do have that it's 50?
No, huh? 50 is the number today.
Something, yeah.
Weird.
So weird.
It's weird. They rolled like a 51. It's really weird.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time.
So, okay, awesome.
You said 3 points?
Yeah, minimum damage. And then the other one is going to attack wildly towards Iliad, but it is at disadvantage 5 because of your blinded bait.
You bet it is.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, he did bad. So you hear this something ting off the stone near you, and you kind of react to it. But that was the stinger swinging by it. Okay. And
Yes.
actually, that enforcer. Roll me a bane attack, because that enforcer is within your
yes.
aura as well.
Mine's a D20 right there. Come on. Nat 1.
That one. All right. So it's like staying right on the edge, and it seems to be like resisting. It has the strength to resist that heat. Maybe your energy flicker is
it
starting to
shuts
get
off
a
like
little
it
low.
fails.
Well, the aura didn't fail. It's just the persistent damage bait attack. So you're like, there's this moment where maybe as that shot hits, your shield flickered, so the energy went down, so the heat radius went down around you and then went back up. So okay, and we come to Tiri, and then Brick will be next.
Okay, so can I take the action to try and cut through this webbing on me before I do my check to have it be my third?
Oh, I see. To kind of. I don't think they have that technically. No. But I guess if you're sacrificing your major action to do it, I would let you have advantage.
Yeah, I've got to get this stuff off of me now.
So we'll say you're taking basically like a focus action resist. I think that's totally fair.
I can't afford to get stuck like this. You can't keep a good gnome down. I'm going to use a legend point to get a bonus on this.
All right. So
What do I roll?
let's change it. If you want to spend a legend point, because really it doesn't add to it. So if you want to do a legend point, roll your might, and we'll make that your resist, and we'll do the optional rule that the dice rule pod, the dream guys use. So you're rolling 10. You're rolling against 10 plus their attribute.
Okay.
That was, or actually, let's do a contested roll. Actually, I think that's going to be better, so you can really take advantage of the legend point. So you have 2 advantage on it because you're sacrificing your whole action, spending a legend point, plus 1 to your total. So I will roll against you for them.
Okay. We got a splody one here.
It's good.
And it's just the one that I'm adding, right? Because the advantage 2 means these 2 dice just sit out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives giving you that advantage.
8, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Nat 1 on my side. So yes, you're just like, how do you do it? Do you have
These,
like a
these aren't
whip
webs.
out?
This is silk string. You're just gonna look like zip, 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 done.
Perfect. And you know what we'll say is there's this, you don't know it, but at that moment when Iliad hit with the blinded, it like stopped squirting out at you. So there's this brief moment where you realize, wait, no web is coming down at me. And you just take care of it. Nothing to add back in. So perfect. Awesome. And we come around then to Brick.
Hello.
Get him.
So you are immobilized right now.
Yes.
You're
To
down?
resist. Yeah, they should got him. They have the ability to do a knockdown and immobilize together.
So, resisting that, is that a major
Move.
action?
Move action for that. You'd still be able to attack, you just can't move anywhere.
Okay, I'll try to resist the immobile.
All right, you gotta roll 2d20 to resist. Oh no, knockdown, you just stand back up. So yeah, roll immobile.
And that's just 1d20?
Yep,
Okay. 19.
19. How do you do it?
Gotta do a kip.
Front
All
foot.
right, do you just kind of like pull across with your blades and then kip up to stand up?
Ooh, no. I want to do that thing where people like roll backwards and then push up when they're upside down.
Oh yeah. Perfect. So you do
And then a backflip.
a little like that.
Yeah,
With a
after
little-
I'm already up,
And you
just
kick
a
your,
little,
click your heels.
a little gainer.
Just go.
Christmas cold is killing me. All right, that's what I call it.
Darn
Christmas
Santa Claus,
cold.
that's what he brought you for Christmas?
Yeah, I was that bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
So, you have your major action if you'd like to do something.
Okay. I can only see one of them, right?
Yes, you can see the one to your side there. In front of you is where the darkness begins.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for the one on my side.
Okay. Roll me them bones.
So that's a D10. Am I disadvantaged anyhow? I feel like I'm always disadvantaged.
Did you resist? You resisted the demoralize.
I resisted demoralize.
So, no, you're good. You were
Okay.
just immobile at that time.
Come on, give me another one. That is 12?
13.
13. Oh my gosh.
It's a good
didn't
thing you
get
have
a
the
whole lot of
science
sleep
teacher
last
next to you.
13.
13. Okay. You swing at it and you just graze the wing of it, but it's able to step back and it's outside of your aura now too. So you
Okay.
didn't make the thing, but you did do a little damage. However, it's gotten outside of your aura.
Do I have to
there
roll
now.
damage or?
No, it's I'm giving a minimum damage.
Oh, okay.
Because you didn't meet
Right.
the thing there, so that's this guy. Okay. Boom. And Demeter, now bolstered, is going to try and get rid of the rest of the light here. So he's going to drop his light for a second, try to recast with two lights now. So he's going to try again, but the bolster cancels out, so he's just rolling straight. Ooh, yeah, he definitely succeeds. Look at that beast. So for a second, the light flickers out, and where you guys are, there's this brief moment outside of the darkness, so everyone but Iliad sees. There's a lot of the stone flowers around, so there's this very, very dim blue light. But then you also notice way back here in this area, there's a soft orange glow that's kind of coming off of whatever is over there that's also lighting. So if the darkness was gone and stuff and there wasn't Demeter's light, you'd have you'd be able to navigate the area. You just couldn't see very well. It's like with a night light on, basically. So, but then all of a sudden, Iliad, you see your flute suddenly flare up with light, and as you do that, you stand up, you see Demeter looking at you, holding up his hammer, looking at you. Yeah, right. So, and now you can see they're all these guys are all freaking out and just clawing at their eyes. And when that happens as well, all of a sudden, two of the enforcers, the flying guys, suddenly fall down from here, clawing at their eyes, and one falls over here. And then you hear this really loud hissing sound, and this and all of a sudden, a giant
Does
Big
the ground
one.
shake? Does the ground shake here?
A little bit, yeah. There's a little bit of that shake, and you all look at it, and it's like going like this a little bit, but it's far enough out of the radius of light that's not affected. It's just having trouble seeing you, and it just turns at you. So this thing is like 10, 12 feet kind of diameter range that it can reach, and it has most of its body is this bulbous conical shape with the cockroach type body, but it's very bulbous and seems mushy, and these giant legs, but the spider body at the front is much smaller, so it almost looks comical, but in a terrifying way. And it just goes like this, and these things unfurl from its mouth like pincers, and it goes and spits out all this ooze and stuff. And we're gonna quick do one thing. Okay, it's rolling straight. So, and it starts belching out this darkness headed towards the light. And
Nice.
I think that's where we're going to wrap this episode up.
In the background, Iliad just shouts out, "I've got to go pee, it's not now."
So good timing then. All right.
I'm pitching it here, buds.
I was hoping we get a little farther, but I think that's a great stopping point there. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see how these guys handle a big baddie spider thing, belching darkness at you. And as always, thank you to Sirenscape, thank you to Guild of Ambience, and who's my other guy? I'm suddenly blanking.
Mario.
Vincefeld. Oh my gosh, I said Vardenfell. I've been on a mark.
That's good.
Nerd. Thank you, Vincefeld. I know who you are. Thank you so much for letting us use the music. Sirenscape is great for the battle here. And another plus, you might have heard it at the beginning, we just recently got permission from Jeremy Soule to use his Northerner Diaries as well. So you're going to be hearing those songs mixed in here as well. Thank you so much, Jeremy Soule, for letting us use that music. Love that. Love that stuff. Mario, if we haven't thanked you enough, so much for Heromuster. It's making this great. Yes. And before we go, check out the Dream Podcast guys. Their episode 13 just dropped, I think, this past week. So they've been in a lot of combats as well. So check out what's going on with them. And you can follow them at Dice Rule Pod. And you can listen to them anywhere podcasts are. I love to listen to them on Spotify. So give them some love. And anything else? I think that's it. We'll see you next week, and hopefully we'll get away from the creepy crawlies. Bye.